Hey, what's up there, YouTube? CasualYugiStuff here. Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, as you can see, a Pokemon card. Here today, it is an incredible BGS return. My first ever BGS Beckett graded card return. I sent off 12 cards to be graded at BGS with express delivery, which is a 5-day turnaround, and I chose the subgrade option. So for every graded card, we're going to have 4 subgrades, guys. If you're excited for today's video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. And if you do all of those fun things, I'll be giving away a couple of cards. I'm going to be giving away these 3 cards here, a Future Fusion from Power of the Duelist, Red Eyes Retro Dragon, and the Dragon Dwelling in the Cave. Those are the giveaway prizes. Just leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. And guys, speaking of BGS, this, as I say, is my first ever return, as I am not aware of the grades, guys. However, Mr. Joey Wheeler, who we submitted through, is aware of the grades, and he's told me to expect the unexpected. So I don't know if that's good or bad. Whatever the grades, guys, I'm kind of expecting an average of, let's say, a BGS 9 or 9.5. Obviously, I know that my cards are in good condition, and I only send off those that I truly and strongly believe are going to get good grades, as you can see the beautiful ghost rares that we've got in the background. So in this video, we'll just discuss a bit more about BGS, PSA, the differences, the similarities, and if you're contemplating which company to use, I'm going to be offering some tips and tricks to choose kind of which is probably best to suit your style, or which, cards have certain damage, which cards to send to which company, and just, as I say, go over the positives and negatives of each. So guys, first of all, I'm kind of nervous. I'm very nervous, to be honest. As Mr. Joey Wheeler has said, expect the unexpected, so this can go one of 2 ways, guys. So first of all, I've never held a BGS card. I'm so accustomed to PSA, as you can see here. PSA cards, beautifully and thin. Very aesthetic looking with the red at the top and the card grade there. So let's go for our first card, which is a Pokemon card. It's the Charizard that we packed on the channel, the Evolutions XY Charizard. So let's take it out of the sleeve, and already I can feel how much heavier BGS cases are, guys. And you can probably already tell, because this is silver, we didn't get a 9.5 grade, so it's going to be lower than 9.5, which is not good already. But let's turn it over, guys. Our Charizard got a 9, a mint 9, which is actually a pretty good grade. Quite happy with it. So if you take a little look at the subgrades, guys, let's just focus on that some more there. So we got a centering 10, which is amazing, the highest grade. Edges 9, corners 9, and surface 9.5. So looking at it, you might be thinking, why didn't this card get a 9.5? Overall, the grades kind of average out to 9.5. If it were to have had one of these 9s as 9.5, it would have been a 9.5. So that's just really unfortunate there with our Charizard, unfortunately getting a mint 9. But as you can see on the back, it's pretty much perfect. So this card probably had a good chance of getting a PSA 10, but it got Beckett grade of 9, which, as I say, isn't too bad. But I think as 9, it's nowhere near as expensive as it is 9.5. So, like I say, that could have rounded up to a 9.5, but BGS does it so that your grade can never be higher than the lowest grade, only by 0.5. So if you have if this were to have been an 8 edges, this card would have been an 8.5 overall. If it had a 8.5 edges and an 8.5 corners, it would have been 8.5. So it's always going to be the grade. If it's got 2 of the lowest grades, it's always going to be that grade. If it's got 2 or more of the lowest grade, it's going to be that grade. It's quite confusing, as we'll probably hopefully see in this video, so we can educate ourselves a bit more. The camera's going out of focus, but there we go. Let's just pick up our next Yu-Gi-Oh card, which unfortunately also has a silver label, which doesn't mean it can got a 9.5. Let's take a little look at it. So, I think this is Mr. Joey Wheeler's card. It is a Blue Eyes White Dragon Canadian starter deck, guys. Looking absolutely beautiful, I should say. And it got a 9. The grades are quite strong. It got a 9.5 on centering, edges 10, and 9 and 9 for corners and surface. So an immaculately beautiful looking card here. But again, it got a 9. So it's not like a 10. Or anything, or 9.5, because 9.5 is gem mint, 9 is just mint, A beautiful looking card. But I don't know, guys. Personally, if we look at a 9 from BGS and a 9 for PSA, I'm going to choose the 9 for PSA every time. It just looks so much more clean. It just looks more professional. And it's taller and it's less heavy. I don't know, guys. I kind of prefer the PSA slab. But we'll get into that in a minute as we review the grade. So Blue Eyes got a 9, which is a beautiful and rare and expensive card. So we'll go over to the next card of the submission and see what we got. So next card is a Blue Eyes White Dragon European English LOBE 8.5. This is Joey Wheeler's card. It got a 9.5 centering, 8.5 edges, 8.5 corners, and 9 for surface. A strong 8.5, really, well, averagely strong. However, if this were to be resubmitted or reviewed, I think that's something that you can do with BGS cards. If you know more about reviewing cards for BGS, let me know in the comment section below. Myself is kind of looking at that possibility. So if this were to got a 9, 8.5, 9.5, it still would be an 8.5 because it's got the lowest grade of 8.5, unfortunately. So I don't think that's worth a review, but that's a beautiful looking card nonetheless, guys. So with that being said, let's go over to the next card. And unfortunately, again, it's another silver. So to be honest, guys, I saw all the backs of the cards before recording the video, and there's a lot of silvers. So let's just get into it, guys. The next card here, we have a beautiful back. All the rest of the cards are mine, by the way, guys. So the only real damage here is that little white spot there. I was thinking, not a worry at all. That little white dot there can't affect the grade higher than getting a 9.5. Clearly, I was wrong. It's Horus the Black Flame Dragon, level 8, which got a 9. So we got 9 for centering, 9.5 for corners, 8.5 for edges, 9 for surface. So there's nothing wrong with the edges of this card, guys, other than that little ding that I've seen there, which I think is absolutely absurd. I'm gutted, guys. I'm actually gutted. How is that a 9? Yeah, I'm really gutted, guys. I've got a strong possibility and feeling that this could do a lot better at PSA. So I might have to look into cracking some of these open, which obviously isn't ideal, but may just have to be done at some point. I have to crack that open. That's kind of frustrating, guys. Well, Horus got a 9. That's mad. But not to worry, we have another Horus. But oh no, it got another silver back. So let's take a little look at it. Another 9, guys. Another Horus 9, which, if this got a PSA 9, I would be ecstatic. For some reason, I'm not happy with a BGS 9. I don't know why. It's the first time I've graded with them. Another gorgeous, gorgeous mint card. Like, this is hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars worth. But there's something about it that doesn't appeal to my eye. I don't like the 9. In this case, I don't like the cases, guys. It's just my personal preference, but obviously we'll review that at the end. I just don't think it looks aesthetic. The card's beautiful, but the case really takes away its beauty. So it got a 9, 9, 9, 10. So FYI, if this were to have got a 9, 9, 10, 10, it still wouldn't have been 9.5. So that's really frustrating. BGS don't do an average. They have a very strange grading system. So yeah, guys, that got a overall grade of 9. So 2 Horus 9s. I was very frustrated. I mean, yeah, give me a 9.5. Like, these cards are really good condition, guys. And what do you know? Another silver card, guys. This I'm just kind of distraught about, to be honest. It's a Ancient Gear Golem, European Ultimate Rare. Got a 9. 10 for centering, 9.5 for edges, 9.5 for surface, and 8.5 for corners. Which is, again, absurd, in my opinion. I don't think this deserved a 9 overall. It's crazy. There's no damage. Where is the damage on this card? My mind is boggled, guys. Absolutely upset at that, to be honest. I was expecting a good 9.5 at least. I was expecting some gold label 10s, guys. Or at least gem mint 9.5s. But what do you know? We didn't get any. So here we go, guys. Another silver card. Another silver card, guys. Another Ancient Gear Golem. Of course. Let's add another silver friend to the collection. Why don't we? So it's 9.5, 9, 8.5, 9.5. Again, this is a very strong 9. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it, guys, to be completely honest with you. I think this could PSA grade 10. But then again, I'm saying that this could PSA grade 10, guys, because PSA, in my opinion, are less harsh and less strict when grading their cards. So I've definitely noticed so far that, let me just put the camera back into focus for you. I've definitely noticed that so far BGS have been absurdly strict with their grades that they've given me so far. Yeah, like these cards are in my opinion gem mint. Obviously they're my cards, so I'm going to be biased, but you've seen my PSA graded return video, guys. I get so many PSA graded 10s. Let's take this Red Dragon Archfiend, for example, okay? Let's take a little look at it. Let's have a little look at it. It's looking perfect on the front, okay? If we look at the back, I'm sure there's some nick of whitening. There we go. Is that a little bit of whitening there? Let's take a little look. The smallest bit, perhaps, of whitening that you can see, right? Maybe even across the top. There you go, a bit of edging on the top. There you go, a little bit of whitening. That's PSA 10. Why? Because PSA 10, guys, what PSA do, they allow for one small defect, either on the front and back or just on the front. So, yeah, they're very, I want to use certain words, obviously YouTube keeping it family friendly. I'm going to say very particular and very, almost too strict, guys. Take this Cyber End Dragon, guys, it got an 8. An 8. Like, looking at it, it looks so, in my opinion, ugly. I much prefer PSA slabs, guys. I'm giving you an open, honest review. I could stand here and say, yes, we've got an 8. That's such a good grade. But I would much rather a PSA graded 8 than this Cyber End Dragon BGS. Gorgeous Ultimate Rare. It's such a nice card. And to see it as an 8, in my opinion, just looks sad. It got centering 10. PSA, the one thing that I look for is centering. Corners 7.5. So basically, guys, this got a 7.5 for corners. Otherwise, it would have been a very strong card just because of that white spot in the bottom, guys. That white corner there is the only reason why this got a 7.5. How are you giving a 7.5 for this card? Okay? I think it's absurd. I think it's crazy. Fair enough, it's not, sharp as the others are, but it's on the back of the card. You shouldn't calculate that as a 7.5, in my opinion. Absolutely not. I think that you should give this card an average grade of around 9, and I think this could sincerely PSA grade 9. If not, maybe even a 10 if we're lucky, and if the grader considers that as a minor defect, because it's on the back and not on the front. There's no issues. The centering's perfect. The Ultimate Rare foil is great, not shifted, no ulti stamp. My god. How is this an 8? How? It's daylight robbery, in my opinion, guys. CasualYugiStuff is getting a bit heated up here, guys. I'm not so casual today. I'm kind of frustrated, to be honest, because I paid a lot of money to get these. I paid $100 a card, guys, to get them graded. Moving on to another silver friend. Let's see what this little guy's got. It's another Cyber End Dragon, guys, and it's 8.5. 8.5. 9.5, 9.5, 9, and 8 for corners. It's giving me an 8 for corners, as again. It's absolutely insane. I don't understand. What's wrong with these corners, guys? A little bit of whitening up there at the top. As you can see, a tiny, minute ding right there in the top right and in the bottom right. That's it. That's mad. Like, how? This should be a PSA 9 minimum. Another silver card, guys. Another silver card. Raviel Order Phantasm 7.5. It's just getting out of hand, guys. I don't know what to say at this point. Centering 7. Edges 9, surface 9, corners 8.5. Okay, the centering is not amazing, but take a look at it, guys. I've seen far worse centering. I've seen cards which are PSA graded 9, which are OC, but get the 9 OC, because this card is mint condition, guys. All it is OC top to bottom and a bit left to right. Top to bottom a lot so, left to right less so. There's barely any whitening on the back of this card, guys. Soft center on the back. PSA don't look at the back. BGS do, and they give you a 7, guys. As an average grade, if this were to be graded averagely, this would have got an 8.5. No, 7.5, guys. 8.5 would have been okay. Would have been about right, because I was expecting a PSA 8 or 9 on that card. That was my prediction if I was to send it PSA. And guys, what do you know? We managed to get a gold label. BGS, thank you, finally, for giving us a card which has a golden label. And it's Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dark Dragon, I should say. Ultimate Rare. I had highest hopes for this card. I went in thinking this card could get a pristine black label. How wrong was I? Still got a 9.5. Oh, first 9.5. But look at the subgrades, guys. 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9. This is the weakest 9.5 possible. There's nothing wrong with this card, guys. If you take a look at it, it's absolutely immaculate. No damage. But yeah, it's getting a 9.5, the lowest 9.5. How did this not get a 10? Where's the issue on this card, guys? You tell me. I can't see any. And our last card of the video is probably the most frustrating and deserved grade of them all. Undeserved grade. Elemental Hero Chaos Neos Ghost Rare. Surface 8. Yes, Ghost Rares have a lot of scratches, but this has no foil scratches whatsoever, guys. It is absurd. I don't know how the hell this card got a 9. It got a 10, a 9.5, a 9.5, and an 8. This is honestly laughable, guys. I'm really upset with my grades, if I'm being completely honest with you. But then again, it's taught me a valuable trick and a valuable tip when grading cards, guys. If you're looking to grade your cards, guys, look at them. If there's something which is clear, like a corner ding, a scratch, if there is something which is very evident, or some back white corner whitening, if your card has whitening, I would automatically suggest sending it to PSA. Scrap out BGS, guys. There were cards in this submission that had a tiny speck of whitening, guys. Take this Red Dragon Archfiend Assault Mode, for example, which is PSA 9. Personally, I prefer PSA 9s to even BGS 9.5s. Obviously, looks great, right? Completely mint. On the back, there's a bit of whitening there. Right away, I can see some whitening there, guys. Bottom corner. A little, maybe tiny bit there. And a little bit at the top, guys. Can you see that there? Just above there. So that's a 9. Fair enough. 9, I think PSA 9 is stronger than a BGS 9.5. That is just my personal opinion. Focus is going crazy. I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, I mean, overall, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not going to lie, extremely disappointed. I didn't get one BGS 10, and I only got one 9.5. I think it's crazy. I'm going to probably crack the majority of these. I think I might be sending the Charizard, the Blue Eyes Canadian, and also maybe a Gear Golem, but then again, I'd much prefer a PSA 10 Golem. I prefer a PSA 10 and a PSA 7 to a PSA 9 or a BGS 9.5 and a BGS 9 Golem. Absolutely. I reckon, had this submission gone to PSA, hand on heart, I truly believe we would have got at least 2 PSA 10s out of all these cards. Which obviously one PSA 10 would be a lot better than everything that we've got back today, guys. It just goes to show, trying something new isn't always good. However, I've always been somebody to enjoy the positives in life, guys. Look at the bright side. The bright side is I can not confirm that I won't be using BGS ever again, but I can strongly recommend to choose PSA over BGS. I'm a PSA man, thick and thin. Maybe I made a mistake sending in probably one of my most valuable selection of cards. That's probably my mistake. I shouldn't have sent them all. I should have sent one of each copy, and the worst one of each copy, to say the least. But now I'm going to have to risk damaging these cards, cracking them out of their cases, and then waiting another 6 months and getting them back from PSA. I'll probably send them as an express delivery. So let this video serve as a lesson for you and myself, guys. I personally would recommend you to grade your cards with PSA. If you're a BGS fan, I can completely see why you're a BGS fan, because they grade so harshly, so strictly. Guys, in the comment section below, let me know what you would prefer, BGS or 9.5. Let me know your honest opinions about my graded cards, guys. If you thought that these cards sincerely deserve the grades they did, let me know. Maybe I'm just blind by, obviously, my cards looking better than I think they are. But personally, guys, I think we could have done a lot better, and I think we would have had we got this at PSA. I think we would have seen at PSA 3 8s, 5 9s, 4 10s. That's probably what I thought we would have seen at PSA, to be honest. Yeah, guys, I mean, I'll chat to me in the comment section below. But no, guys, honestly, I just think PSA slabs look a lot nicer. The actual aesthetics of it as well is a lot better. And yeah, I don't know. Well, let this video serve. These cards will come back in a PSA submission. I'm going to probably send it out before the end of the year as an express $75 a card submission. So we'll see, guys. This might be a part 1 of part 2 for these cards, because I don't want to give up on these cards, guys. I truly think they've been undergraded and undervalued, at least for the 10 cards that I submitted. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know I rambled on for a bit there at the end, but this is Casual Yugi Stuff, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video with my first ever BGS graded returns. Keep it casual, guys, and I'll definitely see you all in the next video. Bye for now, everybody. Take care. Keep it casual in anything that you do, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.